How to make a good first impression. Whether you're meeting new connections, team members, potential employers, or customers, I've put together a list of tips designed to help you put your best foot forward and make a killer first impression. 1. Be mindful of your body language and posture. Effective body language goes beyond simply standing up straight and having a firm handshake, although those things are definitely important, too. When you're meeting someone for the first time, keep your posture open. Don't tightly cross your arms or legs, don't ball your hands into fists, and don't hunch over in your seat. Lean in when you talk to show you're actively listening and engaged in the conversation. These nonverbal cues can make a powerful subconscious impact, so be aware of your body language and posture during meetings in general, but particularly initial pitches or interviews. 2. Modulate your pitch and tone of voice. A high-pitched tone of voice can make you seem childish or nervous, especially if you tend to uptalk or use a rising inflection at the end of your sentences. In fact, it has been shown that people perceive those who have a rising intonation as less knowledgeable, no matter what they are actually saying. Try practicing your presentations or recording yourself reading aloud. You'd be surprised at how different you sound to others versus in your own head. 3. Choose your words wisely. Words matter even more than you think. Positive and persuasive words and phrases will often open doors and make people feel comfortable in your presence, which can ultimately make them more willing to work with you. Instead, positive language can be used to uplift your audience by simply being clear and simple. This point is especially valuable if you're making a first impression in a job interview. You want potential employers to find you positive, flexible, and capable, so use language that reflects optimism and agency instead of negativity. 4. Dress the part. Regardless of how little you personally care about fashion or style, what you wear matters. While you want to look clean and neat, it's also important to match or slightly exceed the relative level of formality of the person or business you are meeting with, whether that is business formal, highly casual, or something in between. If you want to show off your personality, try including one accessory that could be considered a memorable item or even a conversation piece. 5. Make eye contact. Focus on the person or people you are speaking with. It's hard to get to know someone when you're looking down at a screen, so make an effort to make some eye contact with everyone in the room. However, keep in mind that eye contact can also backfire, according to a study by the University of British Columbia. If people aren't already persuaded or inclined to be on your side, they may focus more on your mouth or any presentation materials you're showcasing instead of your eyes, making attempts at eye contact a challenge. 6. Know your audience. If your meeting is planned in advance, you should know plenty about the person or business that you're meeting with before you arrive. This might mean that you Google the people you'll be meeting with, the company founders/co-founders, their history, their competition, their main products, and any other relevant info before you walk into the room. 7. Come prepared. There's nothing worse than an unproductive meeting. To make a great first impression, be sure that you're respectful of everyone's time. That said, if you're being productive and everyone has the bandwidth, it might be okay if the meeting runs long. Just make sure you check in with the group before making the call. Meeting time management is a key aspect of building an engaged group of clients or colleagues. 8. Be authentic. When you're meeting someone for the first time, don't try to be someone you're not. If you don't know the answer to something they ask, don't fake it. It might seem shockingly simple, but avoiding the report card problem or highlighting weaknesses and how you might fix them could cause you to only showcase the negatives, or at least make them the biggest part of your overall impression. While you don't want to hide any weaknesses, people will likely figure it out anyways. You do want to be honest and move on to the good stuff, especially at the beginning of a business relationship. 9. Put your phone away. That goes for tablets, laptops, and other electronics. 2. If you need to use technology to deliver a presentation, that's one thing. But unless you're projecting your computer or tablet screen to present to the entire room, turn off sounds and vibrations on your mobile devices, and put your screens away. Give your complete and undivided attention to the people you're meeting for the first time to convey your commitment, focus, and let's face it, your good manners. 10. Make a connection. Pay close attention to who you're meeting with for the first time and try to forge a connection based on what they share with you. Whether it's their alma mater or their hometown, forging a connection outside of the professional conversation can be a great way to strike up a rapport. Avoid making comments about their appearance that could be perceived as inappropriate and stick to connections you might have in common. 11. Don't forget to follow up. After an initial meeting, don't forget to follow up by sending any necessary information, notes, presentation docs, next steps, and so on, or sending a thank you note. These small gestures will help prove that you're on the ball, and that you're making them a priority, rather than just another task to check off your to-do list. Sending out updated information after a meeting can also be a way to get a second chance at a first impression. Don't let a negative first impression get in the way of your ability to get to know someone. Follow these 11 tips to ensure that the first time you meet with someone won't be the last.